50 million years ago, it is now believed, the island of Mindoro took shape when a volcanic eruption thrust it upwards from the rocky depths of the earth. All the prehistoric metamorphic rocks deposited in varying depths of marine grounds all over the island indicate that Mindoro is the first and oldest island of the Philippine archipelago. Occidental Mindoro, the western half of the island, is the 17th largest province of the country in land area, more than 50% of which is rough and mountainous, suited for forest growth and plantations. Its two highest peaks, Mount Halcon and Mount Bako, form a contiguous path of mountain masses that serve as a natural boundary between the two provinces of the island and provide the headwaters of the province's 9 river systems. The province shows all the features that make it an attractive destination for explorers and nature lovers. Isolated by the sea from Luzon, its lush greenery, rugged mountains, pristine rivers and lakes, and unique rock formations conjure an image of natural bounty and a people in peace. Its forests host an amazing biodiversity of wildlife and a rare array of endemic flora and fauna. The tamaraw, a carabao-like animal found nowhere else in the world, serves as a symbol of the province's resilient and freedom-loving people. Its Mindoro pine possesses unique fibrous qualities and is now the object of intensive propagation. Rich with epic exploits of its own local heroes, Occidental Mindoro's history guides its more than 400,000 people through the arduous process of building its identity from a melting pot of diverse regional cultures. The province also takes pride of its own tribes of indigenous people, the Mangyans, with unique cultures and communal practices that have defied centuries of foreign and migrant intrusions. Blessed with rich natural resources and offering vast potentials for business or for leisure, Occidental Mindoro is one of the Philippines' remaining frontiers on the country's path towards integral development. Like a precious gem in a string of pearls of 5 island provinces of the Mimaropa sub-region in the heart of the Philippine archipelago, Occidental Mindoro takes on its role as an active participant in developing the sub-region into a flourishing food basket, a bustling link of the Philippines to East Asia, and a haven for tourism, industry, and technology. In this formidable task, for all of Occidental Mindoro's competitive advantage, the people have all the reasons to be confident.
To be a native of the province of Occidental Mindoro is an immense source of pride. Our province is rich in its own history and with its own local heroes. Its old traditions blend colorfully with those of many other ethnic races of the motherland. Its natural resources are among the most bountiful in the country, providing a wide range of business opportunities for local or foreign investors. It is a peaceful yet exciting haven for tourists. In many respects, Occidental Mindoro enjoys the winning edge.
Winning edge number 1, strategic location. As one of the emerging players of the economic development of the Mimaropa economic growth area in the rest of the country, Occidental Mindoro enjoys the advantage of proximity to some of the busiest trade centers of the country. San Jose, its commercial hub, is only 35 minutes away by plane from Manila, and Abra de Ilog, its northernmost town, can be reached in 2 hours by boat from the Batangas International Port. Through its 6 seaports, the province has expanded the market base of its products not only to metropolitan Manila and the Calabarzon provinces, but also to the bustling market centers of the Visayas and Mindanao. With the China Sea to its west, Occidental Mindoro is on the crossway of national and international shipping routes. True to its role as an important trading center of the Chinese in ancient times, due to its favorable geographic location, Occidental Mindoro today offers the world the same accessibility to its vast resources and opportunities. Indeed, for business or for leisure, Occidental Mindoro is only a breath away. Winning edge number 2, business resources and opportunities. Occidental Mindoro offers attractive opportunities for investments in its numerous natural resources and existing business activities. It boasts of fertile and productive agricultural lands, producing the biggest volume of rice in the entire southern Tagalog region, with a variable capacity to expand and diversify to other suitable high-value crops such as banana, garlic, onion, tobacco, and vegetables. It prides itself on being a surplus producer of high-quality corn, as well as the country's sweetest mango. Its vast grasslands are ideal grazing areas for large-scale ranching, a rebounding local industry. Its salt beds supply more than 40% of the country's total iodized salt requirements. Its marine and inland fishing grounds produce exportable tuna, grouper, octopus and prawns, as well as the famous Mindoro milkfish. All the production windfalls expected to accrue from increased agricultural production in the province are envisioned to lead to the advent of agro-industrialization and the burgeoning of consequent business opportunities in the areas of processing and manufacturing. Indeed, Occidental Mindoro beckons to every entrepreneur to put his faith on what the province can offer for all his money's worth. Winning edge number 3, business infrastructures. Occidental Mindoro's booming economy receives its boost from both the government and the private sector, which have painstakingly laid down through the years all necessary infrastructural systems and facilities for a conducive business climate. Concrete road arteries within the province total more than 2,000 kilometers, mostly concentrated along the coastal areas, notably the West Coast Arterial Road. About 200 bridges span various rivers and creeks, while more and more farm-to-market roads open up central trading centers to remote rural areas. A southern access to Oriental Mindoro has been opened through a gateway traversing mountainous passages between the municipalities of Magsaysay and Bulalakaw. Daily air travel to San Jose is provided by Asian Spirit and Sea Air. Through its 6 ports of entry, passenger and cargo ships make the flow of human movement as well as cargo handling and transport fast and efficient. Land travel within the province is facilitated by more than 5,000 public utility vehicles. A good number of them offer door-to-door direct cargo service from different municipalities of the province to Metro Manila and neighboring provinces. Electric power is supplied by the National Power Corporation and the Island Power Corporation through local cooperatives. 5 radio broadcast stations operate in the province with 3 local newspapers and 26 television channels accessed through 5 cable networks. Telecommunication systems and facilities, including direct access to internet services, are efficiently in place. 11 branches of major banking institutions collectively provide efficient services, including electronic systems for the financial security, credit requirements, and other business transactions of clients. Lodging and dining accommodations are readily made available by numerous hotels, resorts, and restaurants in key municipalities of the province, which include all convenient amenities for meetings, seminars, and conventions. Indeed, Occidental Mindoro is sufficiently equipped and prepared to play its role as a development partner with the rest of the country and of the world. Winning edge number 4, human resources. Occidental Mindoro's most important resource, its more than 400,000 people, is an assimilation of the best cultures, traditions, and practices of many ethnic groups who have settled in the province during the second half of the last century from other regions of the country. With a 93% literacy rate, almost 200,000 of them compose a dedicated and hard-working labor force, annually increasing at 3.8%. In line with its thrust of empowering the people to become responsible and competent partners in the development process, the local government, in partnership with multi-sectoral agencies, has engaged in continuous institution and capacity building with emphasis on alternative learning systems of mastering life skills and on community-based and participatory approaches. Within this same thrust is a provision of e-learning courses such as basic and advanced computer literacy program for teachers, students, parents, and local community folks for free. The indigenous people are given priority in livelihood promotion and delivery of health and education services and facilities. In like manner, a great deal of effort is exerted to promote small and micro enterprises in order to generate investment and employment through infusion of low-interest financing and provision of appropriate technology transfers. The establishment of the Provincial Livelihood Support Fund, an in-house financing program, has addressed the need of micro-entrepreneurs with limited or no access to credit from formal financing institutions. This socialized scheme has spawned a vibrant entrepreneurial spirit among local folks and cooperatives, including the indigenous people, and has given birth to numerous viable cottage industries. Complementing the local government's orientation of building a community solidly equipped with basic and functional life skills is a strong educational system for almost 300 primary and secondary schools and a host of tertiary and technical and vocational schools. Indeed, with a responsible local government guiding and inspiring the direction of its future, the bright prospect of a better life beckons to its people.
We have proven to the world that Occidental Mindoro has what it takes to excel in many fields. We are the biggest rice producer in southern Luzon and the biggest local surplus rice exporter in the whole country. The corn that we harvest and the fish that we catch support the production and dietary requirements of many provinces of our country. We raise the sweetest mango and produce the largest supply of iodized salt. These are but a few of the many achievements of the province of Occidental Mindoro. All of this manifests the enterprising and indomitable spirit of our people in the midst of the many crises.
Winning edge number 5, tourist attractions. When it comes to natural beauty and colorful cultures, travelers need not venture far. Occidental Mindoro offers an array of white beaches, diving spots, and national parks. Its lakes, rivers, caves, and waterfalls invite the fastidious traveler for an exciting communion with nature at its most pristine form. The allures of the province's mountain gulches and forest glades, embracing diverse and rare flora and fauna, are too tempting for nature lovers to ignore. On the forefront of these tourist destinations is the town of Sablayan, now slowly stealing the limelight from popular destination points for its sheer natural charm. Aside from its historical landmarks and physical wonders, it boasts of a pictographic national penal colony and the Upper Reef Marine National Park, the second largest reef in the world. Upper Reef, a virtual Shangri-La for divers, opens one's doors to a captivating marine world populated by 385 species of life forms including families of sharks, stingrays, and mantas, schools of jacks and snappers, tropical aquarium fish, and the crevice-dwelling moray, blemish, and goby. It nourishes 500 species of corals, made more exciting by spectacular underwater scopes and challenging terrains, all conspiring to give one the dive of a lifetime. Throughout the year, in Sablayan as well as in the municipalities of San Jose, Calintaan, Paloan, and the capital town of Mamburao, beach and summer resorts are ready to offer comfortable amenities, warm service, and cheap, fresh food for the traveler's comfort and delight. Throughout the year, one is also treated to the province's vigorous observance of feast days and anniversaries, celebrated with abundant display of ethnic sounds, colors, and street dances. Indeed, for sheer communion with untainted nature or for utter experience of native culture, Occidental Mindoro is a place for the jaded traveler. Strategic location, business resources and opportunities, business infrastructures, human resources, tourist attractions. All these competitive advantages enhance and heighten the province's journey towards its vision of playing its role as a major food basket of the nation, a leading player in agro-industrialization, a haven of ecotourism, and a place called home to its own people. This vision calls for a great commitment to various missions, preserving, conserving, and protecting a healthy and robust ecosystem as a prerequisite to sustainable development. Reserving a special place and concern for the province's indigenous people, the Mangyans, Occidental Mindoro's poorest of the poor. Implementing a human capital-intensive development strategy through training and formation, and giving rise to a dynamic spirit of enterprise and creation of economic opportunities for the poor. And promoting positive value systems of good citizenship and cooperativism, which breed unity, understanding, and cooperation, and give birth to economic clusters among groups, barangays, and municipalities, where every individual finds fulfillment in his own share in community building.
Your government lays down the mantle to enable all our people to share in our common vision of development and prosperity. Every one of us in Occidental Mindoro has a stake to offer and a role to play. The tillers of the land, the fishermen who feed us, the educators who mold the young minds, the businessmen who provide access to goods and services, the public servants of good governance, the youth who will inherit the earth. All of us partake in this communal act of making our province a peaceful and prosperous place to live in.
Half a decade from the onset of the new millennium, Occidental Mindoro's new beacon call is as old as a mandate given by the Creator to Eden's first inhabitants. Go, till the earth, make it grow. Productivity. This is the local government's signal message to its people in all sectors and strata and in every nook and cranny. The agriculture-related industries take the role of a flagship in this movement, as all others in the entire economic playing field are enjoined to partake in the dream of attaining individual and collective total human development.
Productivity. This is a clarion call of the times. When each one of us heeds the challenge to be more creative and resourceful. When everyone in every field of endeavor and every walk of life finds the noble reason to be useful and productive, we shall be triumphant in our battle against hunger and poverty, and in our quest for a community where peace and prosperity truly reign.